Hey VC, it's Travis, back again with another vinyl update. I got quite a few records to share with you guys today, so thanks for tuning in. Let's get right into it. First, I got this prize package from Corey, Overkill Vids. I won his contest and he sent me this book, Extraordinary Records. Corey, this was a really awesome prize. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun looking through this and looking at all these beautiful records, a lot of colored vinyl, multicolored vinyl. Just really interesting pieces of art here and just really gorgeous. Thank you so much, Corey. This was awesome, and it's a perfect addition to my music room here, so thank you. And he also threw in some pins at different record stores that he's been to, and he put some cassette tapes in the box too, and I'll show those in my next cassette update. But Corey, again, thank you so much, and congrats on the subs, man. Got some VCLT from Jeff Ortiz, kind of out of the blue. He said he was sending me a package and kind of just blew my mind. Jeff is just, super generous, and he sent some really cool stuff. This is a one that I had heard of the group before but had never really listened to, and this is Erasure, The Circus. This was a really cool surprise. I really enjoyed this record, and it's a great addition to my kind of synth pop, new wave collection I'm kind of working on right now. So that was awesome. And sent me Marianne Faithfull, Go Away From My World. This is a mono press on London Records. Earlier Marianne Faithfull album here, I think from 1966 I want to say. And it was just really interesting to hear the difference in her voice from this to like 10 years later with Broken English and stuff. Just really just strange to hear that her voice went to hell like that. But yeah, that was a good listen. I really enjoyed that. He sent along a bunch of 45s as well. He sent me an InXS, What You Need, backed with Sweet as Sin. I've seen this before with the picture sleeve and stuff, but this was really cool. Thank you, Jeff. And this Godly and Cream Cry remix version. I had never really heard of this group before, and after some research I realized that they were from the band 10cc, which I'm vaguely familiar with, but I really need to work on listening to them some more. But this was really nice. I really dug this, so that was cool. And then he threw in some 90s 45s because he knows I love my 90s music and stuff, and just some of these just cracked me up. I got Sheryl Crow, All I Want to Do, a remix version back with Leaving Las Vegas. And you can tell it has a jukebox card there, so these were probably once upon a time jukebox 45s, which is kind of strange because if you think, it's like in the 90s, you think that they probably would have stopped using 45s, but I guess I'm wrong, but it's just kind of weird that they still made those. But that that's one that I grew up listening to, All I Want to Do, and it was great listening to it on vinyl. And this one too, NSYNC, It's Gonna Be Me. So kind of got a good laugh out of that. It's just one of those things though, just you don't see it, and it was kind of fun. And then this Jennifer Lopez, If You Had My Love, which I didn't know right away until I heard it, and I was like, oh yeah, I know that song. So some J-Lo on 45 as well. Yeah, just kind of fun. Jeff, thank you so much. I really appreciate that too, and just really undeserved, unwarranted VCLT. I really do appreciate it though, so thank you. Let's get into the regular record finds here. This is an online purchase. I've been really cutting back with online purchases, like I've said, and I've been kind of just buying like one at a time instead of like multiple packages coming in the mail and stuff. But I got another Bauhaus record. This is Mask. This is their second album, and this is another UK original pressing here, the gatefold. Just another killer record from Bauhaus, along with In the Flat Field. This is just a perfect follow-up to that. This is on Beggar's Banquet as well. Just killer. Just really enjoyed this record and happy to add it to my collection here. So I think if you're unfamiliar with Bauhaus and you want to maybe listen in, I would check out In the Flat Field and this album, Mask. Yeah, definitely great albums. We got some jazz records here. I picked this up, Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. This is Moanin' on Blue Note. This is a record that I had seen out at the Honey Hole, and it was an original in really nice condition. He wanted like $45 for it, and I kind of toyed with the idea of like maybe buying it. And I was kind of kept debating with myself. It's like it's a lot of money for one record, and and stuff. And turns out I always looked at it whenever I was there. I always checked it out. Kind of was just thinking I should maybe get this, and then I just never did. But this is a reissue on Blue Note. I mean, it looks identical to the original almost, even the label and stuff. And this was only $10, so I couldn't pass that up, And actually, I think someone had bought the one out at the Honey Hole, because I haven't seen it there now. So I'm just really happy that I bought this now, because for that price too, it was really nice. This is just a masterful record. I mean, any jazz fan, even if you're not a jazz fan, I mean, I think that you would enjoy this. This is just masterful work here. Great stuff. So happy with that. And I also picked up A Love Supreme by John Coltrane here. This is another reissue, the 180 gram one here. I do already have a copy of this. It's a MCA reissue. I think it's from the 70s. And it was just a little beat up and stuff for my liking. So I wanted to get like a real nice, clean reissue here. Because this is just an essential jazz record. Again, I mean, a lot of people talk about this. I probably don't really need to talk about it a whole lot, but just phenomenal stuff. So I was happy to pick that up as well. Went to Revival Records in Eau Claire and picked out some really nice stuff there as well. This one kind of heard Rob Ilovax talking about, and group that I'm kind of working on picking up some more stuff of. Roxy music. This is Avalon, and I bought this knowing that it wasn't going to be like some of the earlier stuff, kind of like the glam rock stuff. The only record of theirs I have is Country Life, so I knew it was going to be quite a bit different than that, but this was just awesome. I mean, just like the textures and the layers of music, it's just really good listen. So I highly enjoyed this one, and just looking for more Roxy music, hoping to pick some more up sooner than later, hopefully. Picked this up, been meaning to get this for a really long time. The Doors, Absolutely Live, a double live LP here. A decent little concert from the Doors. I was actually surprised. It was pretty well recorded too. That was a nice pickup. And this was just been on my want list forever. I mean, I've been looking for this. I mean, I've seen it, but it just never turns up in like decent condition. It's always quite a bit of money, like no matter what condition it is. It seems like. But this was just awesome. This is Canned Heat and John Lee Hooker, Hooker and Heat. Another double LP here, kind of a collaboration between John Lee Hooker and Canned Heat. Just really good blues rock. Yeah, this is killer, and it's just in great condition. Seriously, the vinyl is just almost spotless, it seems like, and this record is like a ring wear darling too. I mean, you just never see this without ring wear, it seems like. And sure enough, it has a little bit of ring wear to it, but as opposed to some of the other ones I've seen, yeah. This is pretty good. And I noticed up here in the corner, there's like a little stamp. It looks like it says Record Club, so, maybe someone was part of like some sort of a VC like a long time ago. I don't know. But maybe that's why it's in good condition too. Someone took care of the record. This is an inspired pickup here, a VC inspired pickup from Craig, Zappa 21786. The Call, Reconciled. When we did our video for Maggie to show your colors, he picked this out as his purple record that he had up on his Expedit. I don't know if anyone caught on to that really, but we both did like the colors of the rainbow on our Expedit. He picked this out as his purple one. But anyway, so I picked this up. It was only a couple bucks, and really enjoyed that too. Kind of good like college rock, alternative stuff. So that was a nice pickup. And that's all I got from the record store. Got some more stuff from the Honey Hole though. This is one that, you know, normally I would not like pick up based on the cover condition here, but I couldn't pass this up. And I had left it there several times on different trips out to the Honey Hole, and when I realized how much like some of these go for on eBay, and you know, just with all that, it's like I was like, okay, I have to go get that. And Craig kind of talked me into it too. This is Kate Bush, Hounds of Love, and this cover is just so much water damage on this, and it looks like there was a sticker or something here that was torn off or something. A lot of damage to the cover here, but the record itself is actually in playable, decent condition. And in fact, another kind of selling point was this awesome grayish purple marbled vinyl here. And again, I was seeing copies of this on eBay, you know, a lot of people asking anywhere from like $25 to $50 for these kind of things on eBay. And I was like, for the price of this, I got this for like $6, I think. And again, I normally would not buy a record that's this badly damaged, but this I had to make an exception. But this was a great record though. I'm actually kind of new to Kate Bush here, but thought this was a really great listen. I really did enjoy that too. Got this one. This one's kind of, you know, just been one I've seen out and about before. Just picked it up for a couple bucks. Eurythmics Touch, just a classic here. This one kind of piqued my interest too. This is Walter Carlo's Sonic Seasonings, double LP here, and each side is a different season, so spring, summer, fall, winter. But Walter Carlo's, which I guess kind of known as Wendy Carlos now, did some work with like a Clockwork Orange soundtrack. That's kind of how I knew that music from, you know, and stuff. And you know, this is very similar, kind of more ambient, you know, with the themes of the seasons and stuff, and just really, really interesting. It's a different kind of record. I don't normally pick a lot of these kind of things up, but I decided to pick this up, you know, and this was really cool. I really did enjoy this too. So it kind of made me think a little bit of you know, Derek Higgins. I think this might be something he might be digging, but you know, yeah. So got that, and Vanilla Fudge, The Beat Goes On. I think this is their second album here, and this was okay. It kind of, you know, didn't blow my mind or anything. It was kind of just a really strange listen, because it was on all these different phases, and you know, it announced it, you know, phase 1, phase 2, and the first side was, you know, decent, and then it went to phase 3, and it was like all these just like newsreel, you know, sound bites and stuff like that from Pearl Harbor being attacked and stuff like that. And it was just kind of, I mean, I'm guessing it's supposed to be kind of part of this theme and stuff, but it just kind of, you know, it wasn't that great of a listen. I mean, it was okay, but you know, Vanilla Fudge, I thought, why not pick that up. And I just got some 45s here. A lot of these I found at thrift stores, at Savers and Goodwill and stuff. Here's one I found at Goodwill. This is Shadows of Night, Gloria, backed with Dark Side. I just another copy of that I picked up because I already have a couple copies of this, I think. But whenever I see Shadows of Night, and if I could pay less than $1 for it, you know I'm picking it up. So got that. I was happy to find that. And then the rest of these are from Savers. This one, you know, was kind of off-putting because I didn't really know what it was. And I bought it just based on the name of the band and this label, but it's the Mermaids, Popsicles and Icicles, backed with Huntington Flats. And it's on this, what's this called? Chattahoochee label. Kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. But the Mermaids, it kind of just, you know, sounded like it would be like a garage rock kind of band with that name and that label and stuff. But in fact, it's actually kind of like an early 60s like girl group song, and it's pretty sure it's probably like a one-hit wonder sort of thing, but you know, it's decent still, but you know, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting at all because I didn't know nothing about it. Got this Stax label here, Marquis, Grab This Thing, Part 1 and 2. You know, whenever I see that Blue Stacks label, I grab it, you know. So the marquees there, and the Ides of March. I can't remember which one is the A side and B side, but it's LA Goodbye and Mrs. Grayson's Farm, and the green Warner Brother label there. So Ides of March, another group I've kind of been vaguely familiar with. I don't know a ton about them. Sweet, Ballroom Blitz, backed with Restless. Thought that was a cool 45, you know, just wanted to throw on and jam out to for a little bit. And this is a reissue on Chess Records. It's Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good, and My Ding-a-Ling. So, you know, just classic Chuck Berry there, you know, I thought why not. So, that is actually all I got for now. Hope you enjoyed the vinyl update. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.